Weaver with Falcon Figures, and he's going to help us with the Napoleonic Wars Beer and Pretzels Everyday War Games rule set. We talked to Carl Gehring and Robert Epstein today, and we had little questions about the rules, and they answered it right away. We've been real impressed with the rules, with what we've seen so far. Very easy to understand, and take it away, Kai.
Yeah, and we talked about these rules. Some of them have been around since 1996. It's the evolution to now.
These
so
rules
gotten better and better. Yeah,
for this system? Okay.
Yes, so they've gotten better and better, and they've evolved it into other things. And like I said, I read them and I instantly liked them.
Yeah, it was nice. I liked it too. Which is kind of, for me, it's difficult to pick up some of these rule sets where there's pages and pages of rules and charts and different types of things. But I really like the simplicity of the rule set from what I've seen so far.
And the nice part is talking to them today. They said they have optional rules, and then they're going to have another advanced set that comes out, so you can add to it as you learn. You can grow if you like it, or you can keep it simple.
Right.
Or they've left it up. Make some modifications if you want. Like today, we're going to play with Marlburian figures that are Napoleonic, but we're going to use the Napoleonic rules. So later on, I've already got ideas how to make a few changes to use it for this period. So it's a really nice system. We're going to go over the turn sequence, which is going to be on page 10.
Okay.
Okay. Turn sequence, and I'm just going to kind of read over this because it's pretty interesting. It's a little different than some other games. I got to put my other extra set of eyes on. Okay. It's naturally the game is played in turns. Any number of players can be commanding troops on a side. We're playing one to one. Okay. Each side's turn represents about 15 minutes. So a turn represents about 30 minutes. Okay, a player begins his turn going from unit to unit. First, you do actions for each unit individually before you move on to the other unit. You may not go from unit to unit. You start with one unit, you finish all of its actions, and then you move to the next unit and follow all of its actions, including the attack. They call this, it's called the staggered sequence, is referred to as a cascading attack, and I really like it. It's a very neat, it's a very neat game concept, and I like it. So first of all, the opposing player remains passive except for returning fire. So when I fire at you, you also get to then return fire to me.
Other than that, I can't do anything, right?
Right.
Okay.
Return fire, and there's some morale checks and stuff that go into that, but that will go into all that. So we're just on my turn, I will move this unit. This unit can move, change formation. Firing is last. Okay. When the first player announces his or her turn is finished, then you go to the second turn. Okay, so you alternate, but remember, you move a unit, change formation, fire, or attack with a unit. You do one unit, then move to the next unit. So you can, if you do something really good with this unit, say you destroyed a unit, and you're like, oh hey, we're going to exploit that, so we're going to move into that again. Or if something really bad goes, you may want to say with the next unit, whoop, I'm going to form a defensive position.
So going back to that cascading attack type of thing, each unit, you select a unit and you select two of those three actions, move, fire, or change formations. And you do one unit, and you can move and fire, and you can do the next unit and move and change formation?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Each unit is individual.
Okay.
You take each unit in turn as its own little miniature battle, and then or movement sequence, and then you move to the next one. Okay, so it's a little different concept. The cascade, I don't remember that happening in any other games.
I've never heard of it before.
I would move on my side, and then I could choose the order in which my attack goes.
Right.
I kind of like this. It gives a different thing, So if you do something really good, especially if you're fighting a linear battle, which a linear means guys are fighting in line or whatever, and I defeat a unit, make a hole, then maybe hey, I'm gonna take my cavalry and try and get them through there. So it changes the game a little bit. There's a little more. Every turn could change the battle. Okay, and you just change opposing sides until the turn is done. Okay, that's the end of the turn sequence.
So just to help the new players to Napoleonics, the different types of formation have different movement ratings. So if you're in a line, you're going to move slower than if you're in a column, and if you're in a square, can you move it all in a square? Like
yes.
2 inches or something like that. It's really, really small. But the maximum firepower is when you're in a line, and you can move faster when you're in a column, and when you're in a square you have better defenses against cavalry and things like that. So the decisions that you have are very simple to make, but it makes a lot of sense. So I'm looking forward to learning more about this.